So for some people, it may be tough to visualize where ADA price can head to in 2024 and 2025. And a lot of what this has to do with is recency. Recently, ADA price hasn't been performing that well. It's not a great early market performer anyway, so it's not surprising at all. And as we've started to climb versus BTC now, I think some people are starting to realize that this is just ADA doing ADA. And now some of the advancements and partnerships and things like that that have been put into place are a bullish sign for this future projection for ADA price. And in fact, we are starting to see some of these more bullish and more optimistic projections come out again. And notably, this Ray Trader, a notable analyst, projects ADA is actually going to reach $9 upon the completion of a robust Elliott wave pattern. So what he is saying that these targets for ADA on wave 3 are actually going to be $7 and $9 on wave 5. Now, wave 3, guys, tends to be one of the most bullish legs in these 5-wave patterns. It tends to be the longest, or tends to be a lot of momentum behind it. And this typically happens during alt season, early alt season, when things really kick off and start booming. Now, I've had this Elliott wave on this chart for a long time when it comes to ADA. I did just move my targets because I actually had my 3rd and my 5th about the same. I was just using it obviously for visual purposes. And right now we can see that this 3rd leg, for my projections at least, kind of brings us somewhere up around like the 350 range or so by early March. All right. Now, why I say March is that's typically a time where we end up doing a little bit of correcting. If you guys haven't noticed, we got to the early part of March. We did correcting this year. When you look at years prior here too, even on the year of the COVID crash, we hit March. We did some correcting. 2021, same thing. You hit March. You did a little correcting, slowed down a little bit. I mean, this is a very consistent theme that just tends to be when the market cools off a little bit. Kind of cools off in March, calms down into the summer before your next extension. All right. Now, what's great about this is ADA, again, historically doing what it does. You guys can see that even in the last cycle, it did the same 5-wave pattern here, right? Leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, long one, leg 4, leg 5, and then you had your 3-wave correction, right? Down, 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 all the way into the depths of the bear market cycle before restarting this 5-wave pattern all over again. And then note that there are these 5 waves that actually play out within these bigger 5 waves too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So you guys can see that history stands to be consistent. All right. Now I will show you guys this as well. ADA, again, not a great early market performer, exceptional late market performer. This is what we did in the first year of the bull market last year. Or not last year, last cycle, okay? We actually only ran about 449% from the depths of the bear market, basically to almost alt season, all right? And you guys can see that was a 449% gain, but then it followed it up with a 1,596% gain basically from the start of the following year to the height of the bull market. That's what we're looking like we're poised to do with ADA again here. Now, I've had people ask me, where does that put us later this year? Where are we going to close out 2024 in? So this right here shows us probably crossing about $1 sometime around October. And frankly, to close out this year, somewhere around $2. So these projections that I've talked about time and time again, these price ranges, they stay consistent. Nothing has really changed here, okay? We're just kind of watching ADA do what it's always done. We've taken advantage of the opportunities as it's presented it. And now that we're starting to see a little bit of pickup in the market, a little bit more positivity setting in, that's where things start to get a little bit interesting here. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So again, he's saying in 2025, it wouldn't surprise him if price gets somewhere up to the $9 range. I believe there was somebody else talking in here too. I think Jake Gagan was talking about a $7.50 price range in 2025. And really my 5-wave, guys, I have this ending right here in mid-September at about $7 or so, $7.50. And frankly, the range I've talked about is between $7 to $15. It all just depends on where this leg stops, right? How high do we get before the market ends up topping out? Again, I've always called for this cycle high to be sometime in October. From a time perspective, that would make a lot of sense. Now, you guys need to understand that this is not financial advice. This is not a guarantee, and we're still kind of in this process of letting the entire market play out. It's going to be a while, right? Obviously, between now and October of 2025, you're talking 15 months. This bull market is really just kicking off, and there's still so many positive things that are coming down the road. You just got to be patient and let them play out. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. I'd love to hear where you think ADA is heading from a price perspective by the end of the year, where we're headed to next year. But have a great day. Show your love below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.